Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Happy weekend. I hope you all have a great weekend. I believe we will finish Horizon Zero Dawn today, and then we will start Horizon Forbidden West next week. So let's just sit back, enjoy, and see me struggling with it. I finish also all the hunting grounds, got anything out of them. I What else did I do? I sold all the materials from the machines and bought a bunch of blaze. Oh yeah. Also, what I forgot to tell you here and find uh another full energy canister uh or something like that for me to unlock the outfit at the end. What is that though? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Home. To think he built all this. Alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
Where is it?
Hi, Rost. I'll just take this off. Don't want him listening in. Rost, I can't believe it's taken me so long to visit you. When you said goodbye, I told you I'd find you. Track you down. Well, looks like you did it after all. Went somewhere I can't follow. I should have
Mhm.
known you'd be watching. At the proving. Looking out for me. There for me when no one else was. Like always. One last time. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose bigger than myself. Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that. For Elizabeth and Gaia and for you. Well, I've got a master override to recover, so I guess I'll be on my way. Until next time, Rost.
I suppose this one tells you when what you have done, the recap of quests. It's a bitter climb. Bitch.
Whoa there.
Resources. And
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. A quick way down.
hmm.
No space.
Three. Medical, fire clear. So the fire is opposite to the other side. What is that? Medicine full pouch. Can you grab? Thank you. I will not play this game.
Snowfall. Getting colder. This is where it ends.
Huh?
Here we go again. Back to your business.
Oh, come on. Ooh.
It's up.
I'm willing to fight everything. Don't give me a Stormbird. Where do I climb? The other way? Where is it? Like how it has it flagged for me and I didn't see it. What now?
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Oh, fuck.
Better from the biggest guard you've got, Gaia.
Okay. Oh, wait. Huh.
Apaka Shitstorm Tour, Day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
Oh well.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
I mean,
Yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
it was inside
So
of
you've
the
been in here
mountain.
before.
To a point. You'll see.
It was inside of the mountain, so once destroyed,
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Damn it.
down, nothing. Then look down, then look down. Damn it!
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
Well, you know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the Claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
People, I forgot to do something. There is no save here. Oh well, later.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shen Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat
Mind
that
your
omelet.
footing.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Rob, thank you. Ooh, cool.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
I thought that it was that, but seems it's the other one. Grab, thank you. Jump. Another one. Whee.
Guess that's my way across.
Ah.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
Okay.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Get up. Yeah, there is something there.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the blood... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Damn it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
A fat trinket. Oh, I can open it. What's the reason that you put that there? Decor?
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein, may I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist.
No. It is natural.
At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
All this climbing is a little bit pain.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
Why is this motherfucker? I'm getting upset. I have forgot about this.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
That didn't sound good.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy. buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
So, Gaia is basically destroyed for now. What was his name? Hephaestus is is going rogue. Hades has gone rogue. Apollo is destroyed, and Minerva it's on stand down, which it sends the signal to stop. What about the rest? We know about 5. Should be like 9, 10 with Gaia.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late?
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence.
But those.
But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Divine timeline.
Time? Ah. 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it. They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the Glinthawk that perched upon the Alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O Shadow of Prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Task is complete.
Yes. The Focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing?
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Sorry. Then all horizontal done achievements. Say you plus complete game plus any hard. There are so many achievements I haven't.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Hello. Pleasant days.
Doctor. How many are there? Few more. A little bit more. Rock. Little Banuk nesting box. Diminutive Banuk nesting box. Miniature Banuk nesting box. Tiny Banuk nesting box. Mini. The shock. Hmm? Why is no one talking or I forgot to take them? Come on.
Probably needed the wash.
You.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
So, this is 90-degree angle. No. Is... Oh, come on. This is 90, 80 to 70, 360, that's fine. 60 and then 40.
Did it. Let's have a look at that arm. All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Good outfit. Yep.
Life in Claim was never easy.
See for yourself. Prince Eataman is alive and well. Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Blaze. Let's go to 400. Still water? Oh, fine.
I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Machines or bandits try to get past me. Dog fight. Mark my words.
It would have been nice to be for a fire to be here.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Did she really save the Sun King?
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the Lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Banuk?
I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Carja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Is there somebody down there? Doesn't seem so.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
Please. War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
What do you have to say? No, it wasn't you. Who was it? You. What do you have to say for yourself? Hey, hold. Is there anything up here?
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
For all what's wrong.
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Oh.
And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says.
Sure,
or
sure.
because you say.
Yeah.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I. So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's...
big.
Big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Nah, I'm pretty sure she would be proud either way.
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did. It is nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Woo! Nice.
Have you just polished that armor, Kuzit?
By the sun.
You're the one who
Isn't that a
stopped the
little-
assassin. What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny. Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Prince Itamen has returned to Meridian.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Itamen play in the Low Gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Sun King of Odd spies saved Prince Itamen from the Shadow
Aloy.
Carja. Now they have no...
I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Carja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can. This place really couldn't be more different to the sacred land, could it?
A woman now stands as Sunhawk of the Hunter.
Oh, stop being
So, she
bitter.
played by the rules and won.
Stop being bitter about it.
What did we do to deserve this?
Fine goods for a fair price. Check out these wares.
The battle is about to start. Don't watch, hide!
Is the battle starting?
Boland's apartment. Feels Empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Nope. Damn, the graphics are so good.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Let me guess, in the middle of the night? Yeah.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you fight? The end is inevitable. Accept it. Accept your weakness.
Concentrate on your target! Your end has
Only endless night awaits you. Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Keep him away. Bridge can't take much more of this. It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing. You will die on nothing. A savage cannot understand destiny. Your fate was set.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand?
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
Hello to me. How are you? What do you have in here? Bullshit. Oh wait.
Should have brought a cart.
I guess this is enough. How are you doing? I'm fabulous, brother. How are you doing with this my fine morning? I'm doing good. As you can see, I decided to finish Horizon Zero Dawn. I left the final battle on purpose at the end.
Tasty.
Where is it? Ah, there are two. Wait. And what do we have up here? And yeah. Here I have three, I have three, I have three. Good. Yeah, it just started. Basically, it's a little bit anticlimactic because the general of the main bad guy dies at the beginning of the war, but
For Meridian, hold the line.
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platform.
a little bit higher. A little bit higher.
It's taking a shot at me.
Eh.
Here it comes. Better move.
I thought I destroyed it. My bad. Yeah, I know, right?
That'll help. Now it's mad. Time to go. Gotta get to another platform.
Oh.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Give me a second. I don't think I'm sniping, I think I'm missing mostly.
No signs. A wall in the attack. Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
But yeah, I did it. And next. This is anything else?
Raise arms again. West.
There. Incoming. Gotta drop it and move. Now it's mad. Time to go.
Yeah. That's for sure. I like how I avoid.
Yes.
While I fight.
Gotta get to another platform.
Why? It's nice here. Too loud though.
Stay down.
Dora, girl, look out.
Yes, I see it, for fuck's sake. Now you have to move.
Take cover from the Deathbringer!
Oh, come on. Hello, Zero. Yeah, give me a second. And wait. I'm just saying, when the war is over, Dodgeball might be a boss as career opportunity. Yes, I know. Mostly. Ooh. Freaking loud. Let me do a rough love to this machine a little bit. Okay. My ears. My ears. Oh my god, it's a little bit loud. A little bit.
Incoming! Ah!
And that's the main guy. A big core.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Yeah, I'm up.
My oh, mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Let me change the outfit to heal up. And crafting. Do I have anything? Resist melee? Better. Any potions? No, that's okay. I'm healing up while I go.
Gotta press on.
This is where I belong, Aloy. But the Spire calls for you.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son, Shadow Demons.
It is good.
I think I almost missed this.
And after I will finish it, I will go for Horizon Forbidden West.
Follow.
Take the fight to the Spire, Aloy. Meridian will hold, or my marks of honor mean nothing.
The gameplay is a little bit strange, like for you to pull out the bow, you have to be aiming all the time. And if you let the aim, it does not fire. So basically you aim and pull to shoot. Really? Dude, you are missing out. Go ahead in Epic Games, it's on discount like 12 to 13 euros.
I'll shake it out later.
Go ahead and buy it.
Cursed machine. I will answer your challenge. My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow.
Rest now, Ice Hunter.
Ah, she's alive. Rest now, Ice Hunter. You scared the living shit out of me. I said she died. Yeah, if you like it that much, if you like it as an appearance and stuff like that, you're going to enjoy it.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
The story is incredible. It's a huge yarn that unwraps. Oh shit, there's one over there. Run, kid. Yeah, yeah. You know it's bad when you become the toy.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Venora.
So
Aaron's vanguard.
I'm not going to explain to you what happened with the trees and stuff, because you might be interested on watching, on playing it. On the other hand, you can just go to my YouTube channel and start watching the whole gameplay. Answers will appear through the game.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Whee! It was literally about to ask if you got YouTube. Yeah,
they're alive.
I upload the gameplays and my voice every now and then.
Well, you can see that.
With an outstanding number of followers of 2.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Great, thank you.
I should stock up. Last chance.
This is gonna hurt. Where am I going? Here. The only annoying thing sometimes, there is when you try to climb up, as you can see, they paint the edges. Sometimes I cannot see it personally. You might be a little bit different, who knows? I think I will have to go with fire. I think.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
They are up. Not in the uploads though. I think you must go to the lists. There are a lot of them, actually. But they do not appear in the homepage because I think I do not upload them. I send them from Twitch to YouTube. Dude, ah! Ah! I should have seen that coming. I missed. Well, come on. Does that work better? No. I guess we'll have to go with hit.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
Brought more of the corrupted, Aloy!
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Run.
I've got left. I can do this.
Come on. I'm trying my best. Ah.
Execute.
Here's your chance for the big one. Okay, here it comes.
Oh shit.
We put down the last corruption.
Oh! This is bullshit.
Get ready for the sun's judgment!
Hmm.
With the time I've got left, I can do this.
Oh, I haven't realized that there is a timer.
My way's clear.
It's down! Time to do what you came for.
Yeah, and
System
thankfully,
threat imminent.
and thankfully, I got a high-tech outfit that you get close to the game, that it fills your life with extra shield and it drops and restores on its own. So I guess this saved my skin. So many stuff. Anyway, good. The last boss, it's not it's this corpse over here. What? 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 What am I supposed to do here? Destroy Hades with Master Override. Yeah, where is Hades? Please do tell me. Yeah, I think that I think I have heard that voice before as well. Is it down here? Dude! I cannot believe it. If I will have to start the mission all over again because I will not be able to complete the mission. There it is. I think it was in the eye, but I can accept that.
To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Sorry about me whining. I was expecting like here's a robot. It can kill me with one of its moves. I'm gonna poke it. Take the spear. Dude, I would have jumped and tried to destroy as much as possible. There is no reason for it to play dead. The king is hugging his guard. How awkward situation, right? They do not have toasters. Here's the thing though. They hunt with bows. They are way... There are so few guns.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
I'm not going to spoil anything because you might want to play it, and it's a whole story. It's a huge reveal.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Also, the triangle that was creating with flowers, we could find it in the game only where there are a few metallic flowers blooming in the middle. So yeah, there is that. Take it as you will. It was collectibles for trading stuff. So that was Horizon Zero Dawn. And for the next week, we are going to go for Horizon Forbidden West. I must find time to download it though. By the way, Rumier, I don't know how to pronounce it. Pronounce your name, Rumi, Rumier. I don't know. If you are going to check it out, the story it's a little bit complicated at the beginning, but yeah, if you sit down and think about it on your own, you will figure things out on your own. By the way, I was playing it in very hard difficulty, so it was a little bit of challenge. I did a lot of, I did all the missions, if I remember correctly, but I can go for New Game Plus. With the existing equipment and stuff. Oruru or Rumi, okay. I don't know, Arumier, it sounds a little bit France. And it reminds me from the Beauty and Beast, the candle. Wasn't his name Rumier? Or was it the clock? Friends, yeah. Because it ends with R. Lumiere, yes. I haven't seen it in quite a while. You never thought of that? Well, here's something, yeah, that you could never unsee now. You will never forget about it. I can't wait for the Forbidden West, to be honest. No one has ever put them to... Well, I'm a little bit old. And I have gotten the golden age of Disney. So, yeah. Because right now, let me tell you, it's like they're trying to scrap off the bottom of their plate for whatever reason with stupid ideas. I don't know if you have manners to get catch up to all that. What the only thing I got devastated from it was the. Do you remember the Mickey Mouse Club? The Mickey's. I don't know how to change it to English. The Mickey Mouse Club. Basically, all the Disney characters were Mickey Clubhouse. All the Disney characters were collecting, and they were seeing like parts of in the screen, and it was a huge crossover. It was incredible. And now there's a new Mickey Mouse Club, which is disastrous. It was. I don't know if it is still is. When it stopped. Yeah, I know. When it stopped, I was happy. I was not happy, sorry. I was devastated. And when I read the schedule in the TV that it started, because they had basically the same title, they're going to play again, and they had basically the same title. I was so excited. I sit down to watch it, and I encountered this atrocity, the new one, and I was like, come on. So, yeah, it was a hit in the heart. It was heartful a lot. What's all the messages? Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Like when did yeah, stuff like that, like quite disappointed. I wish in the credits they had a line so I could know where it ends. But I believe now it's finished. No. Audio. I miss it, dude. I miss it too. That's why because a lot of people, they are missing Disney, they put the Disney Plus to get money off. That's what I believe. Also, they have so many big franchises, and they just have either wasted it or never touched them. Like, for example, I was playing Lego Star Wars, that I believe they have the claim to it. It was bad. It was repeated. I still have it on the PC. I'm still going to play it because I bought it, but still. That's cool. A small one? Well, if you are going to make one day, make a small NPC and tell me to voice act it for you. I would actually thought it would be so cool to voice act something. I don't want a huge one. Just make a small, I don't know, goofy character that appears in 5 seconds, says 3 stupid things, and then disappears from the screen. Mhm. It was all nice. It is a really nice game. I have actually played it once more, and but it's been years, and I did forget about all of this. Thank you for playing. There is the end. Pleasure playing it. And I would like to thank my friend that suggested that to me. It was incredible. Which should I raid out to? Let me find someone. What was that? I would really like to check this one out after seeing you play. It was the end though. It would have been more fun seeing me struggle yesterday. There was the hardest basically mob. It was marked down on my map like 5 different locations, and I have to kill it. And if you were in the same room with me, you would have seen how sweaty I was becoming because I was trying to win and not die. And whenever I was killing anyone, I was like, or, oof. As you can see, again, you can see the whole gameplay through the. I would have tried to make you laugh during the struggle. Oh no, I would have died so many more times. By the way, if you want the whole, let me go to it. Where is it? My YouTube channel to find it. It's where is it? I have it in Greek. If you go to the playlists, not in the homepage, you go to the playlists, you will find I have them all categorized. So yeah, I have for Warframe, Lego Star Wars that I never finished it. I did 2 episodes and then stopped because my PC was struggling with it for some reason. Maybe it was not well optimized. And I have for Baldur's Gate, I have a list for horror, but I haven't played one yet. And Horizon Zero Dawn, the last one, will upload today. Why does it say 16 episodes? 16 videos, but I have 15 parts. Yeah, I have split it 1 to 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for being here with me. Who should do right now? It's we will go to Verdiction. We will continue with Warframe. Because I managed to get in their team, their streaming team yesterday, and I would like to trade them out. I hope to catch you soon. Thank you very much. And for the next week, the schedule changes again. So this channel has follow or subscribe only chat. Okay. Let me cancel that out then. So basically it is the Space Ninjas of the Void. I talked with the leader yesterday. We did a lot of stuff. We talked about a lot of stuff. We talked. I knew. Turned out I knew the leader. Although I was not expecting to be that one. They are mainly focused on Warframes, most of them. And they have variety streamers. Have some variety streamers. And basically I found them because it is YouTubers that I was following, and they not helped me. They provoked me, inspired me to start streaming. So yeah, we will go to another stream team. We will go to Surfcutter, which does not have subscribers and followers only. Thankfully, they accepted me. I'm glad for it, and I would like to play them at some point. But that would have to wait, I think, at summer, which I will have like a month off. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Have fun, enjoy, and hopefully I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Also, yeah, I changed the schedule next week because I stream mornings. So you will not be seeing me at 2 a.m. now. You will be seeing me like early in the morning, 7 to 10, for example. I don't know if for your time. My schedule changes each week, as I told you, because I unfortunately have to. My shift it changes from morning to evening. The good thing is when I play in the morning,